assistance. I must leave no stone up. Yeah.
Location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at it.
Have a load of this! This should be fun. Time to fulfill my duty. It isn't time for breaks. Get no slacking off! Not breaking a sweat!
Bet you can't keep up with me!
This should be fun! Not breaking a sweat! It isn't time for a break yet!
Dodge this!
No slacking off! This should be fun.
I'll catch up. Steady as stone. Someone needs assistance.
Not breaking a sweat!
Leave it all to me.
Cool it! What's the hurt?
This should be fun!
Dodge this!
Not breaking a sweat!
Freeze! Wind blade!
This should be fun!
Wind blade! Cool it! What's the hurry? Freeze!
Not breaking a sweat!
Dodge this! Cool it!
As a dutiful maid would. All in a day's work. Someone needs assistance.
Let's move quickly!
Eat up! Roast and fry! This one's well done.
Wind blade!
This one's well done. Let's move. Shouldn't get careless. Have a load of this. Let's move. Have a load of this. Let's move. Eat up! Eat up! This one's well done! You need to hurry up! Roast and fry!
Dodge this!
You need to hurry up! This one's well done!
Freeze!
You need to hurry up!
Dodge this!
Roast and fry! You need to hurry up! This one's well done!
Steady as stone.
You need to hurry up! Roast and fry! You need to hurry up! This one's well done!
Leave it all to me.
You need to hurry up! Roast and fry!
Oh, so sorry.
You need to hurry up! This one's well done!
Steady as stone.
You need to hurry up! Roast and fry! You need to hurry up! This one's well done! Roast and fry! Shouldn't get careless.
Dodge this! Freeze!
Eat up! You need to hurry up! This one's well done!
I must leave no stone unturned.
You need to hurry up! Roast and fry! Let's end this quickly! Freshness preserved! Stay right there!
Time to clean up.
This one's well done!
Steady as stone.
You need to hurry up! Let's end this quickly! You're not going anywhere!
Almost.
I must collect myself!
If at first you don't succeed,
This one's well done!
they still need me.
Roast and fry! This one's well done! You're not going anywhere! Roast and fry!
Use this. Almost.
This one's well done. Roasted fried. You're not going anywhere. This one's well done. Use this first.
Here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Childe? Suspicious. Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Tio created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect.
Detoxifying heat.
Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous. And the plot thickens.
Well done.
We'll need to keep an eye on Childe, that's for sure. Alright. That's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhang Li soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
You'll get frostbite. Use this first.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this!
Get him! must leave no stone unturned.
Hey, get him! That's cheating! No escape!
Steady as stone.
That's cheating! Not so hard! Go, Barret Bunny!
Windblade! Dodge this! Don't get frostbite! Freeze! Dodge this! Free!
I'll race you there!
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and...
Indeed. It's second to... Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very... Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh. So you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said...
Indeed, contrary to... Although she's friendly. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
talked about.
That is how the Fatui have... No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything...
Yes, as a matter of fact...
Blaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon...
No. Those Dihua Marsh used to be full before the Archon War. Of course, there are some wild glaze lilies have... But I'll need your assistance in gathering... No. I need you...
So how... Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Leave it all to me.
Dodge this. Ha! 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 Don't push your luck. Freeze.
escapes my sights.
Steady as stone. As a good knight should. I must leave no stone unturned. Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of...
Unfortunately,
That's so...
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's-her-face?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How...
Well, it sure would have been better.
Didn't I tell you the way?
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh.
Something seems a little... She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the window.
Oh, so...
No, it's quite old. When the Archon War came to its end, yes. Now that the other 5, include of the current 7 Archon, this means that Liyue...
so what do you think of this?
Huh? As a mortal, but as an Adeptus.
Huh? Did you...
Yes, after the war ended, well, I also know where wild...
Oh, so did you sing a song?
Indeed, I did.
Wow, so you really know your step...
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If you would excuse me.
And that just about does it, given the ease of picking glaze.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine...
I've had enough. Beginning a new undertaking is always... so you must be careful to take...
Wow. See? All right. I think it's about time we head...
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not...
They're boneheaded.
And what now?
That's all. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous... Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on her? Anyway, Mr. Zhong...
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediate? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli.
Things are taking a turn. I'm afraid I must leave. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, he must be waiting for the moment. But where could we find... Where would he go at a time like this?
Germinating seeds break through...
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
The golden house? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. But even if we can't or better yet, take a nap on top. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened? Uh-oh. Pipe, quick! We have to go make sure that...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for—
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and the time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. Either way, we now— the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for—
You could— When Signora offended the deities outside, instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape, when she faces a worthy opponent. But as for me—
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Besides, you could never defeat me. Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Cowering already?
I'll catch up! Time to clean up!
How unbecoming.
Steady as stone.
Cool it! Freeze! Windblade! You've made some progress. Cool it!
Hey, get him! Let it rain!
Cowering already? Passable effort. Freeze!
What's the hurry? Oh, so sorry.
Dodge this!
Leave it all to me.
Not bad, not bad. You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously. Good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
missed a spot. I'll catch up.
He's hiding back there. All you do is run.
Leave it all to me. As a good knight should.
I'll crush you. No use hiding back there. Raging tide.
That's cheating!
This.
Not so hard!
I am a disgrace to the knights.
This moment will be frozen in time. Don't push your luck.
You've got some skills. I'll crush you. This.
But they still need me.
Something else catch your eye? Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
take it?
Dodge this! Ha! 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 Ha!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Freeze! Ha! Dodge this! Die here. Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Hey, get him!
Cool it! What's the hurry?
Leave it all to me. Go, go, Baron Bunny! It was my honor to serve you.
Freeze! Die here.
They still need me.
Dodge this!
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Shatter!
With the wind! What's the hurry? Freeze!
No escape. Out, meanie.
Dodge this! Don't push your luck! Die here. Freeze! Dodge this!
Steady as stone.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Look! Child's back to normal again.
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of... As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away, and the truth is, the world belongs to those who... Unfortunately, we cannot be
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was with the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa. Breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
It's already gone! That guy is fast! What's going on? Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't...
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Lila? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the Guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you. One wishes to witness.
We're slacking.
Cool it!
I do it.
frostbite.
Cool it!
Leave it all to me.
What's this? Dodge this!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
What's the hurry?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Steady as stone. I'll catch up. Time to clean up.
I will end you.
The ancient god's attacking again!
No slacking off!
There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy. That light from your body. It's like the time in Julian Karst. Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave. This granny's really strong.
You're back into it! Now you're not going anywhere! No slacking off! Cold cut!
I miscalculated.
Not breaking a sweat!
With the blood of the Chilian, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
But this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Beautiful maid woman. Someone needs assistance. Time to clean up. Smooth.
Amuse myself a little.
Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Looks like this is too far.
Let me amuse. Look at me.
I guess this is it.
Time to clean up.
Not breaking us free!
Dodge this!
No excuse for slacking!
Let me amuse myself a little.
As a good knight should. Someone needs assistance.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
This isn't good.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Miscalculated.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building that first. It is a testament to Ning. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out.
Oh?
3,700 years. Even to this very day. But that does not mean... Do not merely cast your...
Are you questioning our means of...
Forebearers, you say?
This morning,
What?
In the dream, I also thought to tell him, but I dared.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right. That's what the Animal Archon sought to...
Each of the 7 nations.
Though your point is the very high... As Adepti, we've become...
All right, all right.
I apologize for appearing in full armor.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. Although I am a mere...
Huh? Why does every...
Weren't you
I wasn't afraid. When danger is near, thanks for protecting Liyue.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able...
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts, although their blood is weak. The time of contracts between...
Seeing...
Your line of inquiry is askew.
See?
Let us return now.
Eager to leave,
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of one fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view...
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people.
Looks like the... Oh, right! Child wanted to... But we were able to... Oh, and speaking of that... Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No, Viewer Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Someone needs assistance. Is there anything I can do for you?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli...
Doesn't the Northland Bank... Last time we saw Zhongli... Do you think he doesn't know about... We had better